great place to learn how to prophesy and how to heal the sick, and how, it's a place where we can fail and we can take risks. So one day, we're just a normal day of church, and one of us who's doing ministry time says, look, this is an opportunity. We're just going to learn to heal one another. And so you may have never prayed for anybody to be healed before, but we're going to just seek the Lord for opportunities today. And so we just started to have words of knowledge, and we said, if you have one of these symptoms, one of these conditions, just stand up. So this guy stands up with a deaf ear. So one of his ears deaf, the other one he can hear, and he stands up. And so we say, look, if you're close to these people and you would like to participate, we want you to reach out and just begin to pray. And we kind of take them through how to pray. Well, the woman sitting next to him was so embarrassed because she's never prayed for anybody. And she says to him, I'd like to have a go, but I've never prayed for anybody. He says, go ahead, you see. Anyway, so she lays hands on his ear and she commands in the name of the Jesus for his hearing to return. He doesn't feel anything. She doesn't sense anything. And they sit down kind of feeling like nothing's happened. And a few people in the room have had experiences, and there's been some relief of pain or shoulders released and a few things, but he doesn't feel anything. And that night he goes to bed, and as normal, he will lie on his deaf ear, sets his alarm so that he can hear the alarm in the morning. But that morning, he wakes up and he's on the other side. And he wakes up to the alarm and he's like, oh, that's really odd. I don't normally turn over. And he's heard the alarm, and so he kind of starts to test his hearing out. But 3 days later, he's like, this is remarkable. I am hearing so well. He writes to us and he says, I have been 90% healed, 90% hearing returned. But the problem is, we never did find the woman. We never did find her. We never knew who it was who prayed for him. But what a great thing to take risks in church. It's a great place to learn how to heal the sick. She took a risk, and she may have felt embarrassed when nothing happened, but something actually did happen. So we need to seize those moments. But first, I want to talk about, not just seizing those moments to bless others and to reach out to others, but seizing those moments for ourselves. When I got on the plane, they always take us through this routine of what happens if the plane's going to go down. And they talk about the oxygen mask. And if it comes, put it on yourself first before you help the person next to you. And we do need to receive blessing if we're going to give blessing away. We are created as God's children, restored to that incredible identity in Christ, the ability to display God's splendor, to receive unconditional love and give it away. And many of us live under this lie, this deception, the lie that our first parents lived under when the enemy seized the power that was for them, the power that was given to them to rule, and yet they kind of handed it over to Satan. And he's been bullying and lying to us ever since. And he's undermining God's plan for us. And so, so many times in our lives we find ourselves questioning our identity, or circumstances around us just begin to torment us and make us feel like we're different and we're isolated and we're not walking in blessing. And how can I give anything away because I don't feel I have anything? And we live under this cloud of deception, and we forget that we've been blessed and that we can tap into blessing, and that we can, draw from Jesus, and we can welcome the Holy Spirit and love the Holy Spirit.